What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Fantasy Football Game Show presented by Front Yard Fantasy. I'm your host, Simon, joined as almost always by my incredible co-hosts, Josh and John Luke. What's up, guys?
What up? What are you talking about? I'm always here. I'm always here all
Josh
the time. Where have you guys been? Yeah.
Josh, you know what?
Good
Honestly,
question.
It's been a little intimidating coming back because I've been watching you host the past couple of days, and you've been killing it, my friend. It was like, you know what, Josh has got this fort held down strong, but
it's a facade, you know. I'm putting it on, I play it, but like it's just waiting to just crumble down. So I'm glad you guys are back.
Not a very secure fort we got.
Guys, also joining us today, we've got a return guest here to play some Fantasy Fortune with us. Last time we brought him on, we played some Fantasy Prices Right. Jacob W. Dunn is on with us today. For those of you that do not know Jacob, you can find him on Twitter at Ain't Done Yet. It is right there below his very handsome face on the screen. He's an analyst for Triple Play Fantasy and for Roto Wire, and he's a member of the FSWA. Jacob, thank you so much for joining us today, my man.
Dude, it is my pleasure. Like, it's been so long since I've been on, and I had such a blast with you guys playing The Price is Right, and I love like the interaction we got with all of the fans who were watching.
Oh, the chat is undefeated. Chat is the best.
They're amazing. They literally we have the best chat in all of. I'm gonna throw it out there in all of fantasy football
universe.
In all of fantasy football. The only time I've ever gotten that interaction on a show was like Sunday, like the Sunday start sit show. You know, like not just like a, like just like a regular weekday show. So it's super cool what you guys are doing.
Oh, we appreciate that. It means a lot to us.
Yeah,
we
absolutely.
We are wildly appreciative of the chat as well because it makes this so much.
It is
more
all
fun.
the chat.
Yeah,
it's all the chat. Like, and it makes it so much fun to do this. And speaking of the chat, we got a whole crew in here ready for today's game.
Yes, we do.
Craig, what's up? Craig said the show ain't done until Josh reminds us what makes fantasy fun. That is true. Josh, don't remind us too early.
Trading does. End the show.
Jay said, I wonder if JL and Simon were able to steal the Declaration of Independence.
No, Nick Cage held on to it too tight.
God, he's so
couldn't
tough.
get away from him.
I just watched a new Nick Cage movie. It's like him playing himself. It's actually pretty good. Like, it was pretty good.
Have you seen it? I can't wait to watch it.
I have seen it. Yeah, I would give it. I would give it one thumbs up.
Game of Thrones on it.
The Mandalorian.
I thought you were gonna say National Treasure, and I would have
played
lost
Mandalorian.
It.
Yes,
it's got
that dude from National Treasure.
What's his name?
Here's
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, exactly. He's
funny.
awesome. He kills it in the movie. It's a fun movie. It's not like the best movie I've ever seen, but I recommend it.
Sure.
Whenever you said
fun. I love it.
Nick Cage plays himself, I immediately for some reason, I just was like, oh, so it's National Treasure, but he's Nicolas Cage this time. Like it's
exactly.
I was like, okay.
Exactly.
And I was like, you know what? I got to watch that. I was like, yeah, I would watch Nicolas Cage be the main character.
To be honest, I can't tell you what his character name was in those movies. So
National.
It's Nick Cage.
National.
I think it was National,
Mr. Treasure.
Yeah.
Mr.
Treasure.
Craig said, is it stealing our hearts enough? No, never. We need more. We need the Declaration of Independence. Albert, welcome, man. Good afternoon. Glad to have you here.
Albert.
Scott said, wonder if Simon is still asleep at the airport. Simon was never
part of him is. Part of him is.
Simon was grumpy on the floor at the airport while the mayor
died
of
at the
Wayne
airport.
County screamed at me every 15 minutes. Once every 15 minutes, we'd go, hey, this is me, the mayor of Wayne County. Welcome to the Detroit airport. Population, and you can't sleep. Good night. See you in 15 minutes.
And it was like 15% too loud.
Oh my!
It was
God,
ridiculous.
It was unbelievable.
Blaring, I'm sure.
Jay said that is very possible. Yeah, I could have been left there. Dame, what's up? Welcome in.
What up, Dame?
Alex in the chat. Peaked. Hiya to you. Jay said, is this like when you show up to school and there is no teacher? If nobody shows up after 10 minutes, we can leave. We're here. You guys got your hopes up, and yet here we are. Geek, what's up? Welcome in. Glad to have you here. And
what's up, Geek?
Hi, Mr. Scampers, my favorite chat.
Scamps.
Glad to have you in here. And
Love that picture.
We have some tired boys. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm full of life, full of energy.
They're
wide
ready
awake.
to go.
I mean,
Scott,
I'm awake. I
it.
just got stomach issues going on, but I'm wide awake. I can't sleep.
Scott, I don't think you heard all of the shit we talked about you at FSGA, so we'll make sure to relay any you just tell us what you've heard. And we'll throw all the other insults and stuff that we said about you while you weren't
And the
there
nice stuff.
in an email.
And the cute stuff.
And the nice, cute stuff.
You can't
Mr.
talk
Scares
crap,
of
crap
jail.
about Scott Fish, man.
Oh, watch
Oh,
me.
It will happen.
He's a saint.
We've crossed that line on this show.
Oh,
Yeah,
and we'll do it
everybody thinks
again.
he's a nice guy.
You won't,
sir.
Scott.
That's funny.
You're a jerk. Yeah.
Wow.
Got him.
I disagree, Scott. Okay.
Not me.
We might
I
stop before,
agree. We love Scott over
We
here.
love you, Scott.
Jordan, welcome. And he said, Simon is my hero. Nothing to do with the DJ Moore jersey showing. I swear.
Nice.
That's all it takes to be your hero. Maybe it'll hurt your feelings, but I moved
Low
him
bar,
down.
Jordan. Very
I
low
moved him
bar.
down one spot today. Deontay Johnson has jumped DJ Moore in my rankings as of now for redraft.
Dynasty
Take
or
that jersey
redraft?
down.
Redraft. DJ Moore's still ahead of
Okay.
Deontay Johnson in my dynasty rankings, but for redraft,
What if Baker
Those
gets
guys-
traded over there? What if
That
that
Baker
does
becomes?
change things.
Yeah.
That changes things. I think DJ Moore
Little
moves
bit.
back ahead of
Yeah.
Deontay Johnson at that
Yeah.
point. Like they're close enough. They're in the
That's
same
fair.
tier that would be enough for me to make that switch back, I think.
I agree.
Geek said I need an FYF heist movie now. Jacob, you were here, so you're part of the heist crew. Are you in?
Oh my
I'm
God,
in.
We'll
starring
get
Let's
the
do
full
it.
production crew. Let's do it.
My goodness.
We could
Um,
hide something in that cast, So
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
Mr.
We could use
Skips,
you.
your favorite movie, but with Nicolas Cage as himself as your favorite character. Every movie should have a Nicolas Cage version right there. Scott said a Scott Fishbowl movie with Nick Cage playing Scott Fish.
There we
Yes.
go.
We need a Scott Fish biopic where Nicolas Cage plays Scott Fish. Let's make it happen.
Fishception.
Fishception. I
Fish-
like it.
Fishception.
Yeah,
That's hard to
Um,
say. Fishception. There we go.
Fishception.
Yeah.
Yep. I got it. I got it out there.
And
I got it.
Jordan's saying he agrees with us. Guys, like I mentioned before, we brought Jacob here to play some Fantasy Fortune. But before we get into that, I've got a couple reminders. Number one, if you are not already following our guest Jacob over on Twitter, go and
Do it.
remedy that right this
Do it.
instant. He's
Do
on
it.
Twitter at Ain't
Do it.
Done Yet,
Go do it.
DUNNE, just like his name. So make sure you guys go over there and follow him. He is
Thank you.
an unreal follow on the platform, a great source of knowledge.
Oh, thanks, Simon.
So make sure you guys are following him over there. Once you do that, if you like stuff and people that aren't a great source of knowledge, but maybe just some entertaining jackasses, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel at Front Yard Fantasy. You're already there. Hit that sub button and make sure you've got those notifications turned on as well, so you never miss another one of our live streams again. And then if you're not sick of us yet after that, Josh has got our TikTok full and running and all sorts of sexy
Nice.
videos of him. So make
I'm
sure you
in.
guys go check out the TikTok at Front Yard FYF. That's it for reminders. So Josh,
I'm not
you're running
dancing.
today's game.
I'm not dancing on TikTok. All right. I'm not doing it. Whatever you guys,
Josh.
however much you ask, me,
Not
I'm not
yet.
doing it. All right.
Josh, I've seen
Not
the
yet.
drafts. You can post those. They're so
There we
good.
go.
Don't be self-conscious.
Clip
do
it.
it.
Put it on
And that
TikTok,
could-
and I
You'll
just
do it.
lied to everyone. Guys. Look, we're playing Fantasy Fortune today. I'm excited to get in there. I like to say I put together some pretty decent puzzles today. I like the puzzles I put together. So just to go over the rules real fast for everyone out there, Jacob, in case you want to know, you might want to know the rules. Who knows? But
I
it's a
wanna know.
lot like the JL forgets sometimes. It's a lot like the popular television game show Wheel of Fortune, right, guys? Well, today
Right.
we're playing Fantasy Fortune. There will be no wheel. Instead of spinning the wheel, contestants will be asked relatively simple football-related questions. You will be expected to answer the question quickly. If you get the question right, you get to guess a letter for the puzzle. You'll be rewarded $500 for each consonant you get right, and vowels will cost $100 each. If you want to buy them at any time, just let me know. If you guess anything wrong, we move on to the next contestant, and if it's your turn and you think you could solve the puzzle, you can go ahead and guess at it, as long as I haven't started asking a question at that point. Also, we have our 3 in a row rule. If you answer 3 questions in a row correctly, if you get the letter 3 times in a row correctly as well, you'll get to bank that money into your game bank. And then you'll get to solve for the puzzle. If you can't solve, we move on to the next person. Whoever collects the most money over the course of the game will be our Fantasy Fortune champion today on June 16th, 2022.
Ooh, that's
3:12
a good
p.m.
date. And Josh, I just wanted to compliment. I loved the way you phrased, we'll go on to the next question. It was a positive. It was like, you're going to keep
Yeah.
that money and you get to solve, and then we're
Yeah.
going to move on. I feel like I always
Yeah.
frame
Love
it
it.
like, you get 3 in a row right, you're done. Next
Yeah.
person. But you get to bank the money.
It's
You know what I
not
mean?
meant to be a negative. Banking that money is a
Positive.
huge positive for you, So you can kind of play the game around that a little bit. You don't even have to solve the puzzle. As long as you're answering questions and getting letters up there, you could win the game pretty easily.
Three sets of letters, that can be a lot of money added to your bankroll. You can get some real money in there.
Exactly. So, hey, we're going to start with a toss-up puzzle today, as I typically like to do. Just for everyone, Jacob, just so you know, for the toss-up puzzle, this will be the only kind of different puzzle that we do today. It's going to slowly unveil letters. You're going to have letters slowly come up onto the board and completing the puzzle. If you think you know it, just say your name. Whatever name I hear first, we'll get to answer for the puzzle, okay? So if you think you know what's up there on the puzzle, just say Jacob, and I'll come to you.
Okay.
And tell me. It's going to be an NFL player, by the way. So if you think you know who this player is, just say Jacob. Jacob? No? Okay, never mind.
Guys, don't say it too many more times, or I'm going to say Jacob without a doubt.
Jacob.
Everyone, just say Jacob. Yeah, Jacob.
All right, guys. Like I said, we have an NFL player here. Simon's already counting letters, so I'm going to just start going. Simon, who is it?
Saquon Barkley.
Oh, it's not Saquon Barkley.
No!
Simon,
Enjoy
you
the
are going
bench.
to be out of this. Sit down. Simon,
Forever.
right here.
You're
It's
out
going
of
for
the
the
game.
glory. It's been a while. I wanted to take a shot.
Enjoy the
That
next
would've been pretty
47
badass,
minutes,
honestly.
Simon.
Yeah, I'm out of it.
Out of the chat as well, by the way, guys, because our chat is
Yeah.
going to kill it. So
Good
when we're playing
reminder.
a puzzle, try to get out of the chat because they're probably going to get it before you guys. No offense. They're just smart. All right, here we go. Don't say your name if you think you know it.
Farts.
Jail.
Jacob.
Khalil Herbert.
It is Khalil Herbert.
Wait a
And
minute.
I always press the solve button. JL. Well, Jacob,
go.
are you a little
Wait a minute. I
delayed?
said Jacob first.
I heard JL.
I guess
first.
so.
I also
Dang
heard
it.
jail. I think there might be a little bit of a delay, which could be a
Dang it.
disadvantage on the toss-up.
Disadvantage
the
for
toss-up
you?
only.
But look, it's a toss-up
Bump.
puzzle. JL has to go first now. What a loser! And
What
he
a
only gets
loser. I'm still
$500.
asleep.
It's really not
Doesn't
that.
matter.
It's really not that crazy, you know.
Khalil
And JL's
Herbert.
still asleep. He needs the little advantage here. He gets the $500.
All right. I'll take it.
I didn't like that it gave the K and the H as the first two letters because
Yeah,
like that is
right.
like
That
the
was
two
nice.
you like are looking for, you know.
Yeah.
All right, guys, you just
Definitely
want
not
to go ahead
Saquon
and-
Barkley.
Well,
But
real
could've been.
fast,
Yeah.
actually. I
That's a
wanted
good
to
guess.
ask you guys
I respect
in
the
a
I respect the
dyna-
shot.
in a dynasty league, do you have any interest in Khalil Herbert? We did a mock draft on Monday, and there was some Khalil Herbert talk, and I know you guys weren't there, but we talked about Khalil Herbert quite a bit, and I think I'm kind of in. David Montgomery's contract is over; it's up after the season, and he could be the starter for the Bears. I mean,
Yeah.
David Montgomery could get injured, so any interest there? Just wondering. Hey, Jacob.
Khalil Herbert showed that he is a capable RB1. I mean, like he killed it when Monty went down last year. So if you do have Monty, make sure you have Herbert just because of that contract situation. But if Monty goes down, it's the Herbert show. So I love him.
Yeah, I'm with you. Simon, you want to say something?
With running backs that have the kind of draft capital or lack thereof that Khalil Herbert has, I get nervous even whenever they get the opportunity to be the starting back. I feel like we very rarely see a team have the situation be clear for them. Like David Montgomery leaving, I don't feel like that's going to be the clarity that we think it is. They'll bring someone else in, and that doesn't mean Khalil Herbert won't be the starter, but it makes it hard for me to value them as more than a safety net or a backup. Now, that's not saying he's not capable. He's 100% capable. I agree with that. If given the opportunity, Khalil Herbert could be a smash, and maybe we see that this year. Maybe his value goes up, but I have trouble drafting him currently in dynasty leagues.
Yeah.
I agree with
JL, anything to add
Simon.
there?
Yeah, I agree with Simon, but I think he's worth throwing on your bench in Dynasty. I think he's absolutely worth the stash if it makes sense, right? It's going to depend on your league, on what the availability, the talent of the available players, and the depth here. But yeah, I think he's absolutely worth the stash.
Yeah. And when it comes down to it, regardless, even if they do end up signing someone in the offseason and Khalil Herbert, at the end of the season, Khalil Herbert's value is going to go up, in my opinion. As long as he doesn't look horrible or something, they sign someone during middle season, his value will go up. So at least you have someone where his trade value has risen over the course of the season.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
His trade value right now can't be high. It's got to be.
It's not. It's very low.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I'm doing a dynasty startup. I got him in like the 17th round or something.
Yeah.
Okay. See, then at that cost, I'm in. Like that. That's where he's getting. Yeah. Then everything he said is perfectly right, and I'm an idiot for what I said.
Well, I'm not saying that's his average draft position necessally.
Yeah.
That's just where I ended up getting him. But
100%.
it is what it is. Let's keep moving, guys. Let's move on to the next puzzle here. Let's let's go to this one. I think you guys will like this one.
JL.
You got a what are you doing puzzle? You can figure it out. What are you doing? So examples we've done before, running the 40-yard dash. I know JL likes this. Well, next one, playing Madden with my friends, throwing a perfect spiral, It's going to be football related, but it could be a variety of different things. Something someone's doing though. Does that make sense?
I like
Jacob?
to imagine I have friends to play Madden with.
All right, perfect. Okay. So JL, you got the Tulsa puzzle, so you are going to get to start.
Woo!
Ready to go?
Yep.
So you want a question? I'm assuming you can't solve this.
No, I cannot. I've just stared at these boxes for the last 45 seconds. Nothing.
You know what I'm looking at right now? I'm looking at quarterbacks. I'm looking at quarterbacks' fantasy points last year in a 6-point per touchdown league. Typically, we look at 4-point, but keep in mind, it's 6-point for passing touchdowns. All right. Who scored more fantasy points last year in a 6-point per passing touchdown league? Was it Mac Jones or was it Jalen Hurts?
Hurts.
It was Hurts. It was Hurts, man. He killed it. He killed it.
Okay.
Mac Jones played every week. Jalen Hurts missed a couple games, but it was absolutely Jalen Hurts. What letter would you like, JL?
I would like an N, as in no.
An N as in no, and there's
what
3 of them.
Confusing word to choose. Wait, no.
wait, what?
Josh got me.
All right, JL. That was pretty solid. You got $1,500 into your round bank. You can buy a Val here, or we could just keep moving into another.
Let's just keep moving.
All right, let's keep moving. So in a 6-point per passing touchdown league, who scored more fantasy points last year? Was it Tom Brady or Josh Allen?
Josh Allen.
Yeah, it was Josh Allen. They were 1 and 2, and Tom Brady gets pretty darn close there. But what letter would you like, JL?
6-point per. I didn't think at all about that. You led with that, and I didn't consider it at all. That might have changed it. Yeah. I'm gonna go with let's go with an R.
An R. There's only one R, but that's still good. It's up there. You got to be feeling pretty good about that. JL.
Oh, I'm
last opportunity to buy vowels because we've gotten through 2 questions. If you get the next question right and you get the next letter correct, you're gonna get to bank that money and you're gonna have to guess for the puzzle. But this is your last chance to buy vowels.
I'm not gonna go for any vowels here. I'll take another question.
All right, JL. I'm gonna stay in the same category. Who scored more points in a 6-point?
6-point
passing touchdown league. 6-point.
All
yeah,
right.
6-point passing touchdown league. Was it Zach Wilson or was it Baker Mayfield?
Josh. Oh, I'm gonna go Baker Mayfield.
You're gonna go Baker Mayfield? That's correct, JL. Let's go. What letter would you like?
I'll go with an S.
S. There are 3 S's, JL. This has been a fantastic round for you. Can you solve?
No.
I'm gonna give you 5 seconds.
No, but you don't have to.
You just freaking killed this round, Jacob. We're back to you. Are you ready?
Ready.
Not back to you. You're up for the first time here. In a 6-point per passing touchdown league, who scored more fantasy points last year? Was it Derek Carr or was it Dak Prescott?
I'm gonna go Derek Carr.
It was Dak Prescott. I'm sorry. It was Dak Prescott. Wow. It was Dak Prescott.
Derek Carr was forgotten me.
Yeah, Dak Prescott. Derek Carr with. And there's some separation there actually. And I think it's
I wasn't even close.
Dak Prescott froze for a second there, Jacob. We got you back now.
Dak Prescott's touchdowns really set him apart. He threw 37 touchdowns. Derek Carr threw 23. When it got to right. So that's going to be the separation there. Simon, you ready?
I would like a question.
All right, who scored more fantasy points in a 6-point per passing touchdown league? Was it Ryan Tannehill or was it Lamar Jackson?
Ooh, that's tough. I'll go Ryan Tannehill.
It was Ryan Tannehill. Good job there, Simon. What letter would you like?
This is a little bit riskier, but I think it's going to confirm something that I think is a word. So I'm going to go with an F.
You're going to go with an F.
Yeah.
There's 1 F.
Okay. We're on the right path then.
That helped confirm it a little bit?
Yeah. I will take another. That makes me feel a lot more confident in the 2 words before it as well. So I'm going to take a question.
Staying in this category, 6 points per passing touchdown. Who scored more fantasy points? Was it Russell Wilson or was it Ben Roethlisberger?
Russell Wilson or Ben Roethlisberger? I'm going to go with Russell Wilson.
Russell's the correct answer, Simon. Good job on that one. And there was actually some decent separation there. I'm a little bit surprised by the separation. But yeah, Russell Wilson threw more passing touchdowns in less games.
Right. Like 6 less games, huh?
Yeah. Well, actually, Ben missed a game as well. Russell, I thought he missed more games. It's saying he played in 14 games.
Oh, okay.
I could have sworn he missed like 5 or 6 games, but I digress. I know he came back early from that broken finger. But Simon, what letter would you like?
I'll take a C.
A C. There's no C, Simon. No
So it's
C.
not socks as the last word.
I
I was so sure. I like
You are
the
correct.
level of confidence I had that a word that started with an S and ended with an S. Like I was like, it has to be socks. Nothing else that could be. There's no other 4-letter words that start with S, right? That are made plural.
No,
with another
of
S
course
at the
not.
end?
Of course,
No,
obviously
just
there
socks.
can't be. Obviously,
Just socks.
JL, we're staying in this category just because I'm having a good time. Who scored more fantasy points in a 6-point per passing touchdown league? Was it Taylor Heineke or Tua Tagovailoa?
Oh man.
Oh shoot!
I'll go with Heineke.
It's correct. JL, it's correct. Good job on
Nice.
that one. I thought that was a little tricky, but
That was very
Taylor
tricky.
Heineke played more games, and that's what it came down
50-50.
to.
Yeah.
What letter would you like?
I'll take a
You
can I
can't
have a
take a vowel
B?
here.
Can I take a
Okay,
B?
a B?
Yeah.
A B, as in boy, right?
Yep.
There's one B, JL. There's one B.
Okay. May I buy a
I
vowel?
got it.
You can buy a vowel.
May I buy an E?
An E?
Yeah.
No,
I
apparently.
guess I can't buy an E.
It was not letting me buy it, but here there are 4 E's.
Ah.
That's pretty good.
I knew
That's
where
gonna take you
those
down to
E's were.
$100. But JL, what do you like
I'll
to
take
do?
another
here?
question. I'll take another
You're gonna
question.
take another question, and I just can't get away from this category. I don't know why. I can't get away from it. Who scored more fantasy points? 6 points for passing touchdown. Was it Teddy Bridgewater or was it Sam Darnold?
Oh my God. Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold is incorrect. I am sorry,
it.
JL. That is incorrect. Jacob.
Sorry, Teddy.
Sure. Josh.
You can solve, just so you know, if you solve right now, you get 1,000 points. It's the minimum you can get for a puzzle. But do you want a question or would you like to solve?
I know 3 of the words, but I can't do the others. So yeah. Let's go with the question.
All right, he's going for a question. In a 6-point per passing touchdown league, who scored more fantasy points? Who scored more fantasy points in a 6-point per passing touchdown league? Was it Jimmy Garoppolo or was it Kyler Murray?
Whew. Man,
Ooh,
obvious
brutal.
answer is Kyler, but I feel like you're trying to trip me up. And Jimmy had a quietly good season. I'm just gonna go with Jimmy G.
I'm sorry, it was Kyler Murray. It was the obvious answer. You said it. I wasn't trying to trip you up. It's just, that's just how it lines up. I am sorry. I feel bad, Jacob, about that one, but it is what it is. Simon,
Don't feel bad.
ready?
I'm gonna try to solve.
Go ahead, Simon.
Okay.
Trying to find my nosebleed seats.
Yeah.
Trying to find my nosebleed seats
Nice.
is absolutely correct. Good job on that one, Simon. That's going to get you $1,000 into your bank for the game, but it's still anyone's game. JL has a pretty good lead here, though. Want to move on to the next question here?
Yeah.
Dude, did the chat get that one?
Oh, they got it
42
a long
comments.
time ago. With my
Oh, great.
nails right now.
So like 40 comments just probably making fun of us.
So Scott first came in and said trying to bang in the nosebleed seats. Not quite, but soon after Mr. Scamper's coming in, trying to find my nosebleed seats. And Tim, right around the same time, trying to blank in nosebleed seats. But yeah, Mr. Stamper, shout out to you. Got that one. Killed it.
Once I started, once I thought that word was find, I immediately went to socks because, you lose your socks all the time. And then I was like, which socks would you be trying to find? Like, well, maybe it smells in your room and you're trying to find your nastiest socks. And I'm realizing now nastiest doesn't even fit in there.
Here's another
Everyone's always trying to find their nastiest socks.
For sure, right? It's
and throw them out.
I like to make it like somewhat football related. So
your socks get pretty nasty after you play football.
Trying to find my nasty.
Who knows about football socks?
Yeah. All right, guys, let's move on to the next puzzle here. Let's do this one. I like this one. All right. We have 2 players, same initials. I did this one last week for the first time. It's 2 players separated by the ampersand, the ensign right there. First and last name, they have the same initials. Pretty simple, right?
Yeah.
JL, you're up. Simon got the last one. You ready?
Woo, let's go.
All right, we're getting away from quarterbacks. I'm bored with them.
Thank God.
Yeah, me
But
too.
we are
Yeah.
going to be doing we are going to be doing PPR right now. PPR. All right. So
Okay.
PPR
6-point PPR.
PPR points per game. All right. In a PPR league, points per game wise, who had more points per game last season? Was it Damian Harris or was it Josh Jacobs?
Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs is correct, JL. Good job. What letter would you like?
Oh, you're giving me some acid reflux today, Josh. I'm gonna go with let's go with an S.
You're handling it well. S?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, JL. There's no S in this puzzle.
I'm sorry.
You can laugh all you want down there, Mr. 1000.
Yes, sir.
Ooh. Jacob, you ready for your question?
Yes,
Wow,
sir,
you got
Josh.
a lot more
I'm
money
ready.
than I thought.
Hopefully.
All right. In a PPR league, who had more fantasy points per game? Was it Cordero Patterson or was it Dalvin Cook?
I'll go with Cordero.
I'm sorry, it was Dalvin Cook.
Come
Points
on.
per game.
This is
Points per game.
Brutal question.
Points per game.
3.
Points per game
Stinking.
wise, when it comes down to it, Cordero Patterson played every week and he did score more overall points, but he did not have more points per game.
Oh,
I would have no.
I thought it was overall.
No
Yeah.
idea where to
I need to
put
listen
Dalvin
next
Cook's
time.
points per game. Just absolutely no idea.
You put it exactly at 15.9.
There's where I put it.
All right. Simon, you ready?
I guess so. I'm nervous now. These point per game questions are getting tricky.
Points
Who
per
had
game.
more points per game last season, Simon? Who had more fantasy points per game last season? Was it Darrell Henderson or was it Elijah Mitchell?
Okay, so
Points per game.
man, that's not a fun question. Darrell Henderson or Elijah Mitchell? Did Elijah Mitchell play before he took over? I like that's the big question here. Elijah Mitchell.
Elijah Mitchell's correct. Good job on that one. Darrell Henderson had a pretty solid points per game. There's not too much separation. It's a little bit closer than I would have liked, but Simon, good job on that one. What letter would you like?
T as in tasty.
There's 3 of them.
Oh, that is tasty.
So tasty.
Oh,
All
I got
right, Simon.
one of the initials. That's a
Yes,
that's a
you
big one
do.
right there.
That is a big hint there.
I
Simon.
will take another question.
And I just can't stay away from the points per game. I just can't do it, I just can't do it. Who had more fantasy points per game in a PPR league? Was it Saquon Barkley or Miles Sanders?
That's a tough one.
That is a tough one.
Mm.
Miles Sanders.
Miles Sanders is incorrect.
Oh,
Kind of surprisingly, if you
no
ask me.
touchdowns. No touchdowns.
Right,
That's probably
yeah.
what did it. But he just looked so good when he had the ball. Know what I mean? Whenever he
Yeah.
was out
Oh,
on
yeah.
the field.
Yeah,
just-
yeah, seriously.
Like,
His
he
yards
looked
per carry were
phenomenal.
very high.
Right. That's I think that's kind of
Yeah,
what
like
did it for me. I
45,
was like,
yeah.
I was thinking about the way they looked, but no touchdowns.
JL, you ready? You
I
want
need
a
a
question?
question. I need a question.
All right. Who had more fantasy points per game in a PPR league last season? Was it Tony Pollard or Clyde Edwards-Helaire?
Pollard.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire is the correct answer. I am sorry, JL. It was Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Answer too
there.
quick. Too quick off
Yeah,
the draw.
yeah. You gotta think about it a little bit.
Go with your gut.
I don't think about anything.
Now I got it.
Jacob, you ready for your question?
I just want to get on the board, fellas. My goodness.
Look, it's coming. It's coming.
It's coming.
Who had more fantasy points per game last season? Was it Javonte Williams or Aaron Jones?
Points per game. Javonte.
We lost. He's either thinking very hard or he froze. Oh, you froze, Jacob. We missed your answer.
Aaron Jones.
You gonna go with Aaron Jones?
Yeah.
It's correct. Let's go.
All right, guys. I'm out. I'll just,
Yeah.
It's a warm up, Now we're actually starting to play. Now, Jacob, what letter would you like?
Let's go with. P.
You're gonna go with a P.
I did.
I'm sorry. There's no P.
Wrong.
There's no P,
Wow.
Jacob. There's no P. Hey,
Got
but I can
got by
feel
the
the momentum is building. Next turn you're just gonna
It's going.
Going on a roll.
Home
Thank
run.
you, Josh. Thank you. Yeah, man. Let's just manifest
Yeah,
that.
no, I'm with you, man.
Your
The
athletic.
power
ready for your
of
question?
positive visualization. It works.
That is
Gonna win.
not
That's
the
right.
answer to
Gonna
the
win.
puzzle, JL.
Hey,
What? Okay, let's go.
That was
You
my
ready
guess.
for your question,
I
Simon?
am going to tell you the answer of this puzzle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it is Ryan Tannehill and Robert Tonyan.
Wow, I'm impressed.
No
That
way.
was
Simon.
impressive, dude.
The double initials. Tannehill was the unlocking piece right there, and then having those T's, the long T name.
Yep.
And
Andrew
like,
also
I
got
thought
it in the chat a couple minutes ago.
Related to like a team or like a duo. Wow.
No,
Oh,
just two players, same initials. Two players, same initials.
No way I
Scott
would have
Grenier,
thought
Gotcha.
Robert Tonyan.
Ryan Tannehill and Raheem Toaster.
Toaster. Raheem Toaster. Sounds
enough,
delicious.
Not quite.
Sounds delicious.
That's funny.
All right, guys, you ready to get into the next puzzle here?
Let's do it.
All right, let's keep pushing. Would you rather have a player's one? Nah, let's just go to this. Let's go to this. I think you guys will have fun with this one. This is a category I don't believe we've really done before. I call it football things. All right. So there's really no context I'm going to give you because we've never done a puzzle like this before. So
Okay.
yeah, it is what it is. Football things. That's what you know. It's football things. JL, you're
Kind of like the show. Football things.
Yeah. We talk about football things.
I'll take a
You want a
question,
question?
Josh. Yeah. Since I
thinking,
can't do
all right,
anything
I've
else.
seen the show Football Things. That sounds right up my alley. By the
Season 4 football things.
All right, so
11.
we're gonna do something a little
Points.
bit different here, JL. I'm gonna ask you something fun. Did Devontae Adams have more receiving yards this year or the season prior? So 2020 or 2021?
Oh,
Receiving yards.
man. Him and Aaron Rodgers. They went to town the year before. I'm going to go the year before.
I am sorry, it was this year. They did go to
Shoot.
town, but it came with the
They
touchdowns.
went to town both
Wow.
years.
Devontae Adams had 18 touchdowns 2 years ago. He had 11 touchdowns last season, but the yards were more last season.
I can't
I'm sorry,
remember
JL.
anything from before yesterday.
I mean, that was a tough one. That was a tough one. But Jacob, you're up, and you're seeing the category you're walking into. I'm sorry if I'm doing it to you like this, but I got to do it.
Let's do it.
Oh, he's
All
ready.
right,
He's
so
been visualizing this question for at least 3 minutes now.
At least.
did Tyreek Hill have more receptions this year or the year before, 2021 or 2020?
Receptions. Okay. I'm going to go with last year.
So you're gonna say 2020 or 2021? Sorry,
2020. Sorry.
2020.
Yes.
And that is incorrect. I am sorry. He had 87 to 111.
2021.
87 to
That
111.
is brutal.
Wow.
Man, I've gotten both of those wrong. It seems very counterintuitive.
Wow.
Well, are you ready for your question, Simon?
Absolutely not, but let's get going.
All right. Did Tyler Boyd
Oh,
have more? Did he have more catches 2021 or 2020?
luckily I really track
Mm-hmm.
the
Tyler
slot
Boyd.
wide receivers heavily. Tyler Boyd specifically. He's
Yeah.
no, but I do actually love Tyler Boyd. I'm gonna go. He had more than you would think last year with Chase and Higgins getting all the attention, but I do think the year before he was heavier used. So I'm gonna go with 2020.
2020 is the correct answer. Good job on that one, Simon. What letter would you like?
Let's go with T as in taco.
T.
T. There's one T, Simon. Good job. That's going to
Sweet.
get you
Oh,
500
good.
points
Man,
into your
that-
round bank.
Unlocks the whole puzzle.
Would you like to buy a vowel
Onion.
or do you want another question?
No, I would like another question.
All right. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Okay, Stephon Diggs. Did he have more?
Okay.
Did he have more touchdowns 2020 or 2021?
2021.
He had more touchdowns in 2021. That is correct, Simon. Good
Nice.
job.
Ooh.
What letter would you like?
I would like a M as in Mancy.
An M is in Mancy. There is no M.
Wow.
I am
No.
sorry.
Mancy
There
for
is
you.
no M. No Mancy for you.
Huh.
We are going to move on to JL. JL, you
Question.
ready for your question? All right.
Yeah.
Ezekiel Elliott. You know him?
Yeah,
You know
I
who
heard
he
of
is,
him.
right?
Never heard of him.
Did he have
Never
more
heard of him.
touchdowns in 2021 or 2020?
2020.
He had more touchdowns in 2021. I'm sorry.
Josh, you dirty stinky butt boy.
I'm doing you guys dirty right now. I'm doing you guys
Very
dirty.
dirty.
Jacob, you're
You put on the
back up
suit,
now.
you get mean.
you're
Say
I have
Back
no
up,
confidence,
Jacob.
guys. Confidence level super
That's all
low
he
right now.
said. Jacob said, I have no confidence, guys. I had it all when I showed up, and you've ruined it. You've stolen it.
Oh, yeah. I won last game with the prices right. Like, I was feeling good. Now I'm like, oh, wow, I don't even belong here.
I'm doing you guys a little dirty today. I'm hitting you guys with
we.
some hard ones. I really am. I know I
feel dirty.
I'm enjoying every minute of it. But
Josh is mad we left him slashing out.
Yeah. Try leaving again, guys.
Sorry, Jacob. You got caught in the crossfire.
Jacob,
Yes,
Stephon Diggs again. Did he have more yards in 2021 or 2020? Receiving yards.
2020.
2020 is correct, Jacob.
Yeah,
Let's go. 2020 is correct.
All right, guys.
Josh.
Let's go with an S. S,
An
please.
S?
Yes, sir.
There are two S's, one at the beginning and one at the end of this puzzle.
Oh,
All right.
Woo.
So that's going to put $1,000 into your round bank. Jacob, you can buy a vowel here, or we can just move on to the next question.
let us move on, sir. Please.
The man just wants to move on, and I don't blame him.
Let's just move on.
Next game, please.
Yeah.
Did Josh Jacobs have more receptions in 2021 or 2020?
2021.
2021 is the correct answer. He had more receptions in 2021.
Oh.
Yes.
Jacob, what letter would you like?
That's your number now, Josh.
Whew,
I'm
let's
getting
go.
nervous, honestly.
You know what? Let's go.
That's not a letter.
Let's go. Yeah, right. Let's go with a C,
You're going to take a C,
please.
I like it.
correct? I am sorry,
Oh,
Jacob. There's
dang.
no C in this puzzle. There's no C in this puzzle.
Sorry,
Simon.
it's all right.
Yeah, I need a question. I have no idea on any of these words.
Same.
I
thought I knew.
Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb. Did he have more rushing yards in 2020 or 2021?
2020.
I'm sorry, it was 2021.
Oh my god.
Mm.
He actually
As soon
played
as-
more games in 2021 than he did 2020.
Yeah, that I was like, oh well, he missed games. And I was like, oh, like as soon as you started talking, I was like, but
Yeah.
he missed more games in 2020.
Yeah.
He was high up there
That's
this year. He was like number 2 in rushing yards this season, wasn't he? Am I misremembering that? It was Jonathan Taylor 1. Wasn't Nick Chubb up there at 2?
He was definitely high. He was either
Right.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
He had 1,200 in some, so it makes sense. Yeah, it probably was him.
Yeah.
Jo, I'm
No.
sorry to keep hitting you guys with this category, but like I don't really know what to do. You know,
You
No.
can just pass JL if you want.
Please.
No.
Yeah. JL.
JL, did Dalvin Cook have more receptions in 2020 or 2021?
I don't know, Josh. Let's go
Well,
with
if you don't know, the worst is it's a 50-50 shot, I guess. You know, so
let's go with 2020.
that is correct, JL. That is correct.
Let's
He had more
go,
receptions in
finally.
2020. You get it.
I was like, I'm
what
not
letter would
switching
you
my
like?
strategy now. I already got 2 wrong going with 2020. I might as well just keep going with it. Eventually I'll be right. I'll take an N.
An N?
Yeah.
All right. There's one N, JL. There's one N that's going to give you $500 into your round bank. Make you feeling good there.
Make me feel
like to buy a
good.
vowel? Or would you
Yeah,
like
can I
another
buy
question?
no?
All right, you can buy now for sure. He's like, I got to
you
get
for
out of
buying
this
a vowel.
category.
Okay.
Got to get out of this category.
All right. Another question then.
All right. Did David Montgomery have more rushing yards in 2020 or 2021?
Doesn't fit.
2020.
He had more rushing yards in 2020. Good job on that
That's
one,
an
JL. What
easier
letter
one.
would you like?
Let's go with a C. No, that's not on there. That's
I
not
already
on
did
there.
it, JL.
Let's go with an R.
There's one R. There's one R,
Okay.
JL. All right, last chance to
Okay.
buy vowels because you got 2
Excuse
in a
me?
row here.
These are just random letters up
They
there.
are.
I'm
Maybe
convinced.
they are. Hey, maybe they are. I don't know.
Can I buy an E?
Thornton's?
Can I buy a C now?
Do you want to buy a C?
No, I'll buy an E. I'll buy an E.
I was about
Buy
to
a
say,
C.
like, you're gonna buy an E?
Don't bonk me, please.
3 E's.
Okay.
Huh?
1,
Okay.
2, 3. You could still buy another vowel if you would like.
I would like to buy another vowel.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, can I buy an A? No, I wouldn't. I'd just like another question.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay, I'll take another question. That's
That's fine.
just
I'm gonna allow it.
What?
Did Amari Cooper have
Man.
more touchdowns in 2020 or 2021?
2020.
He had more touchdowns in 2021, actually.
You
JL.
butthole.
I did you dirty like that. I had to do you dirty like that. I feel kind of bad about it, but
I knew I had to come down. I was flying too high.
Yeah,
too close to the sun.
Jacob, you're back up.
Let's do it.
Back up. And to be completely honest with you, Jacob, I ran out of those questions that I prepared.
Okay.
So you kind of lucked out here, and we're going to move on from those. So
okay.
I don't know if that's lucky or not lucky, but, we ran out.
I guess we'll see.
I'm going to go to receptions, 2021 receptions. All right. 2021 receptions here. Who had more receptions in 2021? Was it Amon-Ra St. Brown or was it Christian Kirk?
Oh, that's tricky. I'll go with Amon-Ra.
Amon-Ra is the correct answer, Jacob.
Nice.
Good job.
Right on,
What
right
would
on.
you like?
What are these words?
I got them all but the T. The
I'll
T,
tell you,
I can't figure it out.
figured it out. The chat figured it out. Jacob, what letter would you like?
Really? A K, please.
You're going to take a K.
Yes.
There is 1K. There's 1K, Jacob. It's going to give you an
Okay.
extra $500. You can buy Val here, or we can just move on to another question.
I would like to move on, unless you have ran out of questions. Then I'll,
I have not ran out of questions. I
Okay.
still have questions. I have got plenty of questions ready to go for you. All right. So
Yeah,
no
let's
worries
go.
there.
All right.
Who had more receptions last year? Was it Devonta Smith or Brandon Cooks?
Brandon Cooks.
Brandon Cooks is the correct answer. What letter would you like?
I'm gonna go with 8.
H, was it?
H.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect.
Yes, sir.
There are 3 H's, Jacob. There are 3 H's. All right. Let me
Okay.
remind you. This is your last chance to buy a Val. If you go for another question, you get it right, you get the letter right, you're gonna get to bank that money. But you're gonna have to solve. So would you like to buy a Val,
God.
solve, or move on to another question?
Man, I will move on to another question.
Here we go.
All right. Who had more receptions last year, Jacob? Who had more receptions last year? Was it Terry McLaurin or Amari Cooper?
McLaurin.
McLaurin is correct. It's correct, Jacob.
Nice.
So, hey,
If this letter's
this-
up there,
get
you
this letter.
bank it.
You bank it and you make a
Okay.
nice comeback here.
All right, let's go. U. Oh no. Sorry. I can't buy it. L.
It's okay. You're gonna go with an L.
L. Yeah.
There's one L, Jacob. There's one L.
There we
So,
go.
Jacob, you have $3,500. You're gonna get to bank that money. I am now gonna give you 5 seconds to try to solve this if you can.
Okay. 5 seconds.
Go, say it.
Okay.
You know
Shoulder.
I'm gonna stop you there, Jacob.
Shoulder-
I'm sorry, but you still get to
Yeah.
bank that money. I'm gonna have to stop you
All
there.
right.
All right. Sorry,
Thanks.
but Simon, you were up.
I'm gonna tie it up with Jacob right here. We're gonna put us at it is shoulder, thigh, and knee pads.
Shoulder, thigh, and
Yep.
knee pads.
Nice,
That
Simon.
is the correct answer. That's going to give you
Nice.
$1,000 because that's the minimum you're able to bank. And we have a super close game here, guys. $500 separating the contestants. JL currently has the slight lead, but it's anyone's game, like I
Slight.
said. You want to keep moving on to the next one here?
Dale, you started so high. It was
Let's
4,000
go.
to 0 to 0. You were on top of the
I
world.
dropped
You
off
were
quick.
uncatchable.
I dropped off real quick.
I had mailed it in after that start.
And now
right now.
you're right in there now, Jacob. Jacob, I'll let you
Woo,
pick
I
the
like
next
it.
category. Would you rather do off-season hype or a football quote?
Oh, a football quote. Let's go.
You want to do a football quote? All right.
Heck
all
yeah,
right, we're
let's
gonna do a
do it.
football quote. He
Football
likes
things, football
that.
quotes. We got all
It's
the
a football quote.
things.
All I'll say is that this was said by a famous football person. All right.
Okay.
It was said. It was.
Oh my
it was-
God.
It's a quote by a famous football person. JL, you were up. You ready for your question?
Yeah.
Man, I was gonna go to Dynasty startup ADP, but I remember just how that went last time, and I just can't.
Did it went
I
well?
feel I've been doing. No, it didn't go well. Felt like I want to keep doing you guys that dirty.
do it
So
again.
I'm gonna
Ask us subjective opinion-based question that we would have no way of knowing
Yeah.
what you
I
actually
thought about it
Open-ended
because
question.
I finished my projections and like how funny would it be? Like, who do I have projected higher?
Or like free response, and if you like it, you get to guess a letter.
If you like it.
It's like, who will have a better
Sell me-
fantasy
Sell
season?
me on Josh Jacobs.
Cortland Sutton or Josh Jacobs? This is my opinion. So,
Yeah.
What's my best quality?
JL, you were up.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
You want a question?
Yes.
JL, who had more receiving yards last year? Was it Adam Thielen or AJ Green?
AJ Green.
AJ Green's correct. Good job on that one. It actually is. It's like
Adam
100
Thielen
yards
had like
apart.
6 catches all season and somehow 15 touchdowns. I don't know how he did
Well,
that.
53 catches. Wait, no, 67 catches. Wait, how did he had 67 catches? Holy crap.
Over 8 games?
67 catches in 13 games.
13 games. Okay.
Yeah.
Wrong about everything. I'll take an N.
You're tired. We're going to let it slip. N. There are 2 N's, JL. There are 2 N's.
I really thought there'd be more. Let's go with another question.
You can buy a vowel, but you just want our question, correct?
Yeah.
Who had more receiving yards last year, JL? Was it Brandon Cooks or Mike Williams? You're not going to find the answer over there, JL.
I hate you so much, Josh. Brandon Cooks.
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
And it's incorrect.
I know it is.
Mike Williams was the correct answer.
I know it is.
Jacob.
Yes, sir.
You're up. Are you ready for a question
Let's
here?
do it.
Or you can solve if you think you can.
Let's go to a question.
Unreal.
All right.
My jaw would drop, Jacob.
Right?
Jacob, who had more receiving yards last year? Was it Darnell Mooney or Deontay Johnson?
Deontay Johnson.
Deontay Johnson is the correct answer, Jacob. What letter would you like?
I would like W.
A
Ooh.
W. There are 2 of them. There
Okay.
are 2 of them, Jacob. There are 2 of them.
Let's go to the next question, please.
He's not going to worry about buying any vowels here. But Jacob, my question for you is, who had more receiving yards last season? Was it Devonta Smith himself? I'll ask you another Devonta Smith question. Or was it Brandon Ayuk?
Devonta Smith.
Devonta Smith is the correct answer. Good job, Jacob. What letter would you like? Ayuk's beginning of the season kind of hurt him there, huh?
Yeah, definitely. Can I go with C, please?
Yes, you can go with a C. And my mouse is just not liking me today, boys.
Did you insult it?
I like you.
There is no C. You still like
Really?
me? Do you still like me after that? Do you? I don't know. I don't know.
Went down a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see. Like, you can make up for it later.
All right.
Ooh.
How much
After
are we
hours.
talking? Like after
Suit
the
or
show
no
hours? Yeah. Simon, ready for a question?
Oh, so ready you couldn't even believe it.
I can tell.
Okay.
Simon, who had more receiving yards last year? Was it Cole Beasley or was it Donovan Peoples-Jones?
It was Cole Beasley.
It was Cole Beasley. Yeah. I know you sounded confident there. You were trying to, but I don't know if were you actually confident?
I was confident. I
Okay,
watched
gotcha.
a lot of Browns games and was very aware of the plays that. Oh yeah, it hurts a lot of the time. DPJ was he had some flashy plays, right? I think that's why people like him. He shows up and people like see that and they're like, this is the potential. This is what could be. But he didn't do it nearly consistently enough to beat someone like Cole Beasley, who was involved in every single game that he played in.
Right. Yeah.
So I'll go with
Beasley
a T.
only had like 630 yards, but yeah, but still beating Donovan Peoples-Jones. T, you said?
T.
Okay. That is the letter you were looking for big points here. That's gonna get you $2,500 into your round bank, and it's gonna start unfolding the puzzle. Do you want to buy a vowel here, Simon?
Yeah, let's buy a vowel. I will buy the O.
Then buy an O.
Yeah,
there's 3 of them. There, there we go. You have an idea of what this could be, Jacob?
No, just a few words.
Okay, gotcha.
I will buy another vowel. I'm gonna buy the E.
The E.
There's definitely some E. Oh, now I'm poor.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6.
2 weeks.
Okay. You know what? Let's get another letter up there. I'm trying to take this one to the house. Let's get an A
Simon.
up there. No. An I.
All right. I. There are 2 I's, and you still have money to buy vowels if you want to keep going, Simon.
No, I would like to solve.
Let's go ahead.
We didn't lose the game. We just ran out of time.
I love it. Simon.
I just got it right.
Simon. My man.
Good job, man. Good job.
Impressive.
That's what I needed.
I think
So
you beat the
who
chat.
said it?
You beat the chat.
Who said it? Well, this was This was obviously the great Marquise Goodwin.
Houdini.
Josh I'm sure it's Vince Lombardi.
Like I said.
Vince Lombardi
said. Marquise Goodwin. I love it.
Guys, Vince Lombardi said this, but we don't have much time left. I think we can squeeze in one more puzzle.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Don't forget my money.
Don't
Jacob. That was a very good point. Jacob, would you rather do a dynasty trade or would you rather do football words?
Dynasty trade.
All right, dynasty trade it is. Dynasty trade it is. So we have 2 NFL players that you can kind of probably assume they're relatively close in value in a dynasty league. Don't know this. This is just a dynasty trade that went down. Simon solved the last puzzle. JL, you're going to be up first. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Can I try and solve?
Yes.
Stephon Diggs, Deebo Samuel.
That is not correct.
Damn it.
Dang.
I'm sorry. That would have been badass, though. That would have been really cool.
JL, I had a moment where I was like,
that's a mic drop
he
moment.
did it. He did it. Like I was like, he freaking did it. No letters, trade unreal.
And it would have given him the win. Well, maybe we would try to do it. But Jacob, are you ready for a question? Or you want to pull a JL
yes, sir.
here? You're not messing around with that.
No,
JL.
I do not. I'm not that ballsy, JL.
All right, Jacob. My question for you is: who had more receptions last season? Who caught more passes last season? Which of the Dallas Cowboys was it? Amari Cooper or CeeDee Lamb?
Ooh, CD.
You gonna go with CD? That's correct.
Yes,
CeeDee
sir.
Lamb is the correct answer. What letter
right.
would you like?
All right, let's go with T.
T. I'm sorry.
Bonk.
The letters
my
don't love you
goodness.
today. The letters just do not love you today.
Nope.
Simon,
I'll
You're
take
up.
a question.
do you want to pull a JL, aka a Simon here?
No, absolutely not. I have no idea. I can't even think of a 6-letter first name. I've been trying this entire time. Can't come up with a single one besides
Carlos.
the 2 JL said. Good job.
Thank you.
All right, Simon. My question for you is: who had more receptions last season? Who had more receptions last
easy.
year? Was it Cole Beasley himself, your man, or was it George Kittle?
Do not say your man.
Your man,
was
it's your
Cole.
guy.
Your
JL's
man.
the one
It's
who
Cole
loves Cole
Beasley.
Beasley,
It's your
remember?
boy, Simon.
He was drafting them everywhere last year.
Your boy.
And
Simon. Good plan.
I'm gonna go with Cole Beasley.
Cole Beasley is the correct answer. He's your man, and
Your
you would know
boy.
that. If
Got you
anyone would know it,
twice.
it would be you.
Yeah, watch out for
wow.
the new album me and Cole are dropping soon. It's
What's it
getting
called?
your emails in the next 2 weeks.
Is that the
Oh, no.
title?
Yeah, that's the name of the
We'll
album.
be in your
That's a good
emails
album.
in the next 2
2
weeks. That's the title of the. Okay,
That's
what
a
letter
good
would you like,
album
Simon?
name.
I will take an M.
M is in
M.
mother, right?
Yes.
There's one M, Simon. There's one M.
Huh.
One
Okay.
M,
Well,
that
that
helps.
really
Work
helped
with
a
that
lot.
how you will. Work with that how you
little
will.
bit.
You can buy Val here.
Now I'll take another question.
All right. Simon, my question for you is: who had more receiving yards last season? Who had more receiving yards last season? Was it Hunter Henry or was it Mecole Hardman?
What a gross question.
Yeah.
Mecole
We're in the
Hardman.
flex category right now. And Mecole Hardman's the correct answer.
Wow.
Mecole Hardman's the
Um,
correct answer.
Let's go with an N.
N. There are 3 N's, Simon. There are 3 N's.
What?
What do you want to do here?
Oh, okay. Well, I got one of the names now, but I'm gonna buy a vowel. I'm gonna take
Okay.
an I.
You can buy an I. There are 2 I's.
Well, damn it. I'll buy an A.
He's going to buy an A. There are 3 A's.
Okay, well, that should really unlock it, but it hasn't. So I'm gonna continue stalling by buying an E.
All right. He's going to keep stalling by buying this E. And there are no more vowels, Simon. There are no more vowels.
I
Simon.
guess I need to take another question because for some reason that second name's not coming to me.
Same.
That is fair
Oh,
enough. That is
damn it!
fair
I already
enough.
said I would take another question, but it came to me, so I'm going to take the question. But if I
So
get
I
this
should make
now,
this
I know
like
it.
a really hard one.
Do
Should
with
make
it what
really
you
hard?
will,
Come on, man.
Josh. I revealed that
All right.
information.
I kind of want to make it difficult now. Who had more who had more receiving yards last season, Simon? Who had more receiving yards last season? Was it Van Jefferson or was it Zach Ertz?
Receiving yards. Oh, that is a tough one. I'll go.
I feel like-
Van Jefferson's was much higher than you thought. I'm gonna go Van Jefferson.
Van Jefferson's right, and that was. What letter would you like?
I know the first 3 words.
I will take the L.
Yeah.
Yes, you will. Oh, Simon.
And
Simon,
I would like to
Simon.
solve
Yeah.
for the win. Naeem Hines, Alan Lazard.
Yep.
Naeem Hines, Alan
Nice,
Lazard. That is
Simon.
correct. And Simon is going to take this win. That was a pretty good win, Simon. You really
Congratulations, Simon.
beating it up,
It was a scrappy win. I fought my way back. We got up
exactly. Hey, real fast. Who would you rather have in a dynasty league? I mean,
Lazard.
we're
Neither.
We're screwed. Yeah,
Alan Lazard.
You want to have both these guys. Alan Lazard because of the upside, Jacob.
Exactly, because of the upside. Because who's going to be the wide receiver 1? I'd rather take that gamble on Alan Lazard, right, over a backup 3-down back, or third down back. Yeah,
receiving
the floor,
back.
The floor as well. I feel like, right, not just the ceiling, but like Naeem Hines has got Jonathan Taylor over there. I feel like his role could continue shrinking. Like there's no guarantee he gets that work. Lazard last year, even with Devontae Adams, had 8 touchdowns. Like we're talking serious upside, like Jacob and Josh said, and then some real floor in that offense as well that I don't think Naeem Hines has.
I would say that Naeem Hines has a little bit of a floor. There's hype. There's hype coming out the offseason. I think Frank Reich just came out and said, I would draft Naeem Hines.
I love
fantasy.
Naeem Hines.
We've heard those kinds of quotes before, and they don't always come to
course.
fruition. But Naeem Hines is one of the best receiving backs in the league. I would take Alan Lazard here as well, though.
There we go.
How about you, JL?
Yeah, I would take
Make
Alan
a choice.
Lazard.
Putting you on the spot. All right, we're all Alan Lazard fans. We're all Alan Lazard fans. It's official. Great win, Simon.
And Scott, my guy is
celebrate.
not. Man, JL, this is like vindication for you because I feel like this happened to you last offseason where you got painted as the Cole Beasley guy because you would talk about his value.
That wasn't me.
Drafts.
That was you, I think.
I'm gonna fight you. He was your like go-to value player.
Good luck catching me.
Cole is going to tear this show apart. Cole Beasley. None of us want you as our guy. Guys, that is going to be it for us today. Before we go, though, a couple things. Number one, a huge thank you to our guest, Jacob, for coming on and playing some Fantasy Fortune with us today. Jacob, thank you for taking the time to come hang out on this Thursday afternoon.
Man, absolutely, guys. Have me back anytime you want. I have had a blast 2 shows in a row. Hopefully, we can make it 10 shows in a row. All right.
There we go.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's make it
I
happen.
want to apologize again to all contestants involved in this this hatred that I put forth.
You're forgiven.
I love you guys.
It was a beautiful game, Josh. It was very
all right,
perfect.
good.
Couldn't have been better from my perspective, at least. Guys, but if you are not already following our guest Jacob over on Twitter, go and fix that right now. He's on Twitter and ain't done yet. It is right there below his face on the screen, and truly a great follow and a great person in the space. So make sure you guys go over there and follow him. But I think that's going to be it. Going to be it for us today. We'll be back tomorrow.
Feels better, guys. I don't know what you guys did, but like I feel good. I'm ready to go. Yeah,
Josh, I stole it.
Trading makes fantasy fun.
Trading does make fantasy fun. We'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time for some more fantasy football game show fun. Until then, we are out of here. Adios, everybody.
Good night.
Yo!